Welcome back, everyone. So, this week, I think I found it. I think I found the worst game that I've ever played this year. Welcome to Nifa's first mission. Enough talk, let's just dive right on in. So, you play as the titular character named, Nifa, on her way back to her base from, I don't know, picking flowers or some shit. By the time she gets back to her place, it's been raided. The orcs basically took the princess and most of your soldiers, and, your captain's very wounded. So it's your goal to rescue her and your fellow prisoners. During the final stage, you later reunite with your captain, who gives you a fire spell. And later on, you see that there is a whole ass fucking lab where the princess is actually getting experimented by the guy who I'm just going to call the doctor. So after you rescue the princess, the doctor turns into an Akira type monster. After killing that, you leave back home with the princess and captain. A simple story, nothing crazy, it's fine. The presentation is actually not too shabby. The animations are okay, the character designs are not that bad, and the designs themselves are very visually consistent. This game was made in Click Team Fusion, so you know what? Good job. Keep in mind, this is the same engine that's used to power the likes of Freedom Planet in the Five Nights at Freddy's series, specifically the Scott Cawthon one. The music and sound effects serves their purposes pretty good. Not good, not bad. Now for the gameplay. As you can see, the gameplay is your typical side scroller. So what do you expect? An attack, maybe a 3-hit combo, a jump attack, or hell, even a double jump? Or a dash? Well, what if I told you you had to unlock them? Well, congrats, you have obtained my first gripe with this game. You have to unlock the most basic industry standard things in this game. Now, if you're wondering how you unlock, you're wondering, is it by killing enemies? No, you fucking wish. No, you have to collect these flowers, which you get by either rescuing prisoners or finding them throughout the stage. Both are a pain in the ass. Mostly due to this game's rather piss poor level design. You can't really obtain much of them as you would like to think. Hell, even in the first boss, it trolls you by having a flower and a prisoner there. And like I said, you don't have the double jump, so you're essentially kind of fucked. And yeah, a lot of it is through often tricky jumps, especially in the fucking third stage, which this is just plain mean. And like I said, you do not have a jump attack in this game. So, you know what I did? I cheated. I don't care. I legit cheated, because if I have to do this just for unlocking some of the most basic shit, and you know the funny part? The game is actually pretty fucking average when you unlock pretty much everything in the game. So, it's either you wait to unlock the game, which, by the way, these flowers do not respawn after you beat a level, and having one of the most frustrating moments in this game, or you cheat, unlock all the abilities, and have a somewhat average to below average experience still. Honestly, I think the developer should have at least tailored it to the player's current moveset. I wouldn't have bitched about it this much for having to block off some of the most common industry stuff if the level design was able to complement, or at least, give a little leeway towards the player's very limited moveset right now. Which, while we're on the topic of the level design, let's also talk about its kind of collision detection. Because in the third stage, the collision detection is goddamn wonky as hell. Specifically when you reach this tree area, when you meet the second statue. If you're wondering, statues in this game are essentially save/checkpoints, just to let you know. So if you go into this vertical area, notice how both me and my enemy have a hard time trying to harm each other. I don't know how the fuck you do that. Now, I somewhat get it with the arrow, because, it's both of them are kind of like, I think, solid objects. So it honestly makes some kind of sense. But a sword, how do you, no, I'm wondering how the enemy does not pass through the object itself. Maybe it's the engine itself. Maybe it's the developer's incompetence. I don't fucking know. The collision detection is also kind of meant for the shield. You also have a shield in this game that, obviously makes you block attacks. So in the second stage, you can obviously block these stake launchers that, shoot stakes at you. I don't know what the hell these are called. Stake launchers, spike launchers, I don't know. Multi-level ballistas. Leave a comment below if you know what the hell these are. In the third stage, the first moment that you see is a dude kicking this whole thing. So, what do you think I did? Well, the first attempt, I blocked it, but my second attempt, I did try to block it, and I still received damage.
Just a quick minute. While editing, Overlord decided to play it again to get footage of the spike hitting him, but he found out he could actually block it. So it's only this stage is an isolated cause. So skill issue.
So I'm guessing it's not that consistent. No. I actually have a perfect one here. Unfortunately, I did not record it. I don't think I did anyway. But during my second boss fight with an orc, the thing kind of passed through me. And like I couldn't really, because it constantly kicks or uses its club. And I think it just clipped right through me. And I couldn't really block properly or attack properly. So I ended up dying. But back to the whole cheating thing and leveling thing. Honestly, that stuff should just be meant for stuff like magic or combos that isn't a basic 3-hit combo. Or dashing. Or double jumping. Well, double jumping to some extent. And don't forget, I haven't talked about the bow. You can't aim your bow. Nope, you are basically stuck in an upward arc. So hooray for that. Another thing about the level design as well is that it also has branching pathways. If you're wondering, no, I did not go to the branching pathways, just because honestly, I kind of was somewhat fed up with this game's bullshit in the first place. So, in conclusion, this game is either extremely below average if you don't cheat and get all the stuff, or if you do cheat, it's still somewhat below average. And you want to know what's the funny part is? This game was published by Kagura Games. Well, it was a nice thought while it lasted. Honestly, I'm wondering how the fuck did they even got to the point where they even published the damn game. Hey, Don. Yeah? Hey, I got a new game that really isn't a visual novel or an RPG Maker game. Well, put it on. Alright. Oh.
A few moments later.
My god. If this isn't the most greatest game in the fucking planet, this one is gonna be a good one. I can just smell it. Hey, get the dev so I can ask to publish their game on Steam. You got it, Don. Overall, this game is not really worth your time or your money. Listen, if I'm forced to cheat just to unlock some basic of common shit in these kind of games, or if your level design is that piss poor that, like I said, I'm forced to cheat just to do any kind of progression, then it's not really that great. So until then, everyone, good night and have luck.
If you enjoyed this video and wish to see more of Overlord content, please like, comment, subscribe, and the bell for both uploads and community posts. Also follow him on social media such as Twitter and Pngtuber.